What time is it? Where do we live? What time is it? Where do we live? Planet Jennifer. Planet Jennifer. It's always Jennifer, vanilla time, 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 time. And as the sun rises, the light comes in your room. It's bright. The heat is on your body. Beads of sweat collect on your skin. What trouble you're in. It's a new day. Rise. Look out the window. Rise. What's out there? You don't know. That's why you've got to rise. That's why you've got to. That's why you've got to rise. That's why you've got to roll it forward. Roll it back. It's productive. It's good practice to rise, 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 to rise, 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 rise. 1 foot forward, then the other. That's right. 1 foot up and 1 foot down. Step out of bed, out of bed, out of bed. You can do it. Just pull the covers up off of your body. Up off your body, up. And when the day gets too difficult, just think back to this time. A moment, just a moment, when the sun warmed your skin. Maybe it wasn't so bad after all. Maybe it wasn't so bad. That's what we've got to do, people. We've got to rise. Up, 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 and down, and around, and back, down, and back up. See, I'm human too. bibbly bip bop boo. Rise. Get out of bed. Rise. Come on. Skilly pop pop beep beep pop boop.
In my sleep and in my dreams and in my reality, my fantasies. It's a while, sure. I'm going to trim the hedges, you know what I mean? And you, Cassandra?
I didn't dream at all. I was up all night working on a painting.
Ooh! I love your painting. What's the painting?
I have a series called The Infinite Braid.
Oh, wow.
I'm almost done with a new one.
Okay. Let me guess. Infinitum in plexus. Am I right? Professor, do you have any dreams?
I did have some dreams. I had many dreams last night. I'll tell you, I woke up and I understood something about my life that I'd never understood before. I'm meant to be a woman.
But, Professor, you already are a woman.
You don't understand it at all, do you, Princess Jennifer?
How about some exercise, girls?
Okay.
I do believe it's Jennifer Vanilla O'Clock. My favorite time. Strike up the music, Steve. And second position. 7 and 9. Up to the right, right. Correct. Left, 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 left. And spin, and spin, and spin, and spin. And
is Jennifer Vanilla.
Hello, it's me, your friend, Sam. Have you ever seen snakes have sex? I just wrote a poem about it.
Hey, have you ever seen snakes fuck?
They both have openings from which emits waste, and the male has not one, but two little searching doodads that are his dicks. And together, they sort of intertwine and team up to infiltrate the woman snake's area, but her area is the same as his, you know, like there's no difference except she doesn't have these two sort of weaving, sort of tentacular dicks. I watched the snakes have sex many times. One, because I thought it was very interesting. I mean, sure, I'm a little gross, but like, I don't spend a lot of time watching animals have sex. It's not an interest of mine. But I felt that something about this was beautiful, and I really thought about it. I really thought about why I thought it was so beautiful. I thought that maybe it was because they're not mammals, they're so distant from humans in a lot of ways, but their sex act is not dissimilar to what, you know, humans experience. But it's almost more romantic. Like, to me, this is how I visualized it. It was all about touch for them. You know how they say, make love to the whole woman? That's what I feel like was happening with these snakes. Because it wasn't just like, you know, they're sort of incapable of the old in-out, as they say. The male snake and the woman snake, female snake, just sort of like slithered onto each other. In this sort of gorgeous, undulating figuration that changed and morphed, and it was like, you know, it was like a dance. It wasn't the pace and the rhythm that you expect when you think of intercourse. You could see flies landing and buzzing around them as if they were magnetized to this act, and it seemed like they were like really drawn to it directly. It wasn't just incidental. So I wondered about that too. I wondered about it. My thesis is about touch. And I think that the flies are in on it. You know?
Insights from Sam Regal here on the Jennifer Vanilla Hour. Stay with us.
So here goes. Da pacem, da pacem Domine, da pacem Domine, da
I've lived in New York for a long time, maybe 17 years. What's come up a lot, even though this is a very imperfect analogy, is how we felt after the September 11th. And the way people were very frightened and uncertain about the future, but we tried to come together and comfort each other. I see a lot of that going on in New York City, which makes me feel hope, even though this feels like a very uncertain time.
People have been in so much fear and like are on this train together. We don't really look at each other or make eye contact to talk. And she was like, I'm just trying to talk to people this week. I'm just trying to talk to everybody. And I was like, yes, let's talk. Let's all just talk.
I have to examine a lot of my own naive assumptions. I know I definitely haven't put people of color, centered them as much, which is conflicting for me because I am Latina, but I'm also very white. I want to kind of use that bridge in my own life to see how I can reflect on my own whiteness and also reach out to people in my community that I haven't done a good job reaching out to before.
It's quite the time. I feel like it's feelings that have already been there, but now even more people are open to what it feels like to just feel scared in this country.
I think one possible upside would be that perhaps recent events can shock people from their complacency. I think especially in a wealthy city, as a white person, it can be easy to be like, that doesn't involve me, it's not that bad, I don't need to get involved. I think it's becoming clear to a lot more people that we all need to be involved.
My girlfriend actually said that to me. She was like, my life literally will never be the same again. And I was like, that's true. It's very intense. Now's a good time to talk to older people that have been through a lot of stuff. My mom has been telling me things where I'm like, where she's like, all the stuff we've been through, this is nothing. She was like, we'll be fine. Hopefully I'll feel like that more and more as the days progress.
Things that kind of reaffirm our humanity is like a rebellious act in itself. Art gives these feelings shape and grace, and it is very necessary.
Yourself. Can it be you want to be free? Can it be you want to be free? Move your body, let it out. Yourself. Just let it be. Shake your body up and down, you know. Bounce the balls right down onto the floor. Remember to drink lots of water. Toe up, toes down. And if you know what you know, you'll get into the flow. It's okay to be good at a lot of things, a little bit. But do you want fulfillment? It's time to commit. It feels good to get deep into things. Now make a happy face and make it sad. Now which feels better? Which have you had? It's time to express yourself. It's time to express yourself. What's in there?
a chick. You're busy. You're hectic. You wake up every morning with red strings cutting off the circulation from long fingers and toes. They're turning blue. Phalanges. Crazy word. They've got to deep condition your gorgeous hair, and Zane won't stop fucking texting. Girlfriend, we did it. Being a woman isn't easy. It's tough. Which is why we've developed the perfect scent for the city girl on the go.
Tell me what it is. For when you want to smell totally purple.
Only she. For when life's sea changes, I find your fragile self-love to plunging you into ocean depths beyond the ken of modern science.
Exactly. What's your mom's name?
What's your dad's name? What's your daddy's name? Only she. Honey, I'd be curious. Only she.
Wind it up.
For the loud. For the proud. I'm not wearing any underwear. Love. Only she. Lust. Only she. Pain.
What is it?
Only
I
she.
can't hear you.
Graceless aging. Only she. Rice cakes.
Oh, what are we eating?
Foil hats.
Only
What are we wearing
Untitled
now?
Chapter. Shakespearean sonnets.
Good
Pain.
Always.
The female phallus.
What's a phallus?
5% juice boxes.
Nice.
We're getting married. Only she.
The magic of.
Only she.
And cut. That's a wrap.
Only she, only she, only she, only she, only she, only she.
Can I get blue lights? All right, just wait for those blue lights. Yeah, I'll wait. That's my monologue. Can you do that again? This first one is, it's inspired by my obsession with Miranda July. These are letters that, that someone more obsessed than me has sent her. So yeah, you can play that track. Day 1, Miranda July. Every night I open my window, look up at the moon and meow. I meow calling out to you. My roommates have threatened to institutionalize me for my behavior. Day 2, Miranda July. Every day I watch me, you, and everyone we know backwards. When I play it, I hear a beautiful song, and I'm pretty sure it's at a frequency only you and I can hear. This makes me feel closer to you and farther away from the world. Miranda July, maybe you cannot hear me because I am brown. I know that the strength of my manic pixiness becomes lesser with the melanin in my skin, but I can make up for this. For example, I walk backwards every day and I put stickers on children's foreheads. I also went into a bank today with 3 knives. It went well. I live in the hospital now. Miranda July, I have been trying for years to call out to you, yet with no avail. The days grow longer, my hair curlier and shorter, my behavior, the doctors say, questionably schizophrenic. Miranda July, it is nice where I live, I like it here. The walls are white and the doctor has your hair. I touch it when I can, when my arms are not chained to the wall. Miranda July, hello. Where I live now, the doctors look just like you. This makes me comfortable. The only thing that makes them different from you is their voice. 5 different octaves of the same note, every word. Reminds me of an art project you do. Would you like to collaborate? Miranda July, doctors say I cannot write to you anymore. I told them it is fine because we can speak telepathically to each other. when I talk and point at pictures of couples. Mistake, they have taken my pictures. Pictures of couples in the backs of heads of children. But between you and I have hidden a puppet, a crocheted one, in my ass. It has been there for 2 full days. Puppet is sliding out now. Starting to think, you can't hear me. You never have been able to. That's... You matter about you. You matter about me, baby. A couple of fools running wild, aren't we? In the spring of 1994, I was taken from New York City to the burnt out, bland, washed out streets of West Hollywood, California. Straight to the Cornet Theater on La Cienega Boulevard between Melrose and Beverly. The Cornet Theater, unbeknownst to me at the time, was the house of the avant-garde in the 40s. Lucille Ball went there. And Bertolt Brecht actually premiered a political satire piece there. It was that theater that brought my father out west, chugging me along too, pushing the day into the night time. Somewhere between the two, we start to see. I was a scholarship kid at a very elite private school, only blocks away from the Cornet Theater, so Daddy could pick me up after school. I didn't learn to read until I was about 7. And you wonder how I got into such an elite school, the current school that Blue Ivy attends. That's right, Blue Ivy. You know how I got in? Do you know how I got into this school? Talent! That's what! I pulled the vice principal to me and I said, "I'll read you a book, Mrs. Vice Principal." I picked Corduroy. I'd seen the movie many times, so I could sort of assume what was written on the page by the pictures. This toy comes alive after the night, and he's a bear in his feelings, and, you know. She was mesmerized. My first killer performance, a mad about you, lost in your eyes, mad about love, you and I was in class with some of the most A-list celebrities' children. The secrets I know, the words I had to learn. Louis Vuitton, Daddy's vacation, Mom's home from the hospital, my nanny didn't pack me my cookies. Interesting, I said. What's that? They would tell me things about their vacations, their Christmases I would never have. Things that only what? I hesitate to go further because if any one of them found out what I knew, my career would be over. Stopped. Finished before it started. Pushing the night. You're into the daytime. But to me like I can't believe I walked to school, that's right, while everyone else was dropped off in Escalades. Who's that girl, they said. I was known as the scooter girl. That's right, I scootered to school too. Imagine scootering in Los Angeles. I bet you can't, because nobody does, except for me, the scholarship kid in West Hollywood. Daddy would take me back to the theater after school, and there I would sit in the box office with all of the failed actors, 20-something-year-olds, Larry David this, comedy that, auditions here, cars breaking down, the sun beating down. I played with the highlighters and learned how to use the photocopier. That's true liberation, ladies and gentlemen. I'm mad about you. I'm lost in your eyes. I'm mad about love. You and I. There's something about you right there beside me. Touches a part of me that I can't believe. On the weekends, Daddy would indulge me. I would read the ghost stories of Los Angeles on the weekdays, and Daddy would let me pick a spot and we'd go there on the weekend. The funny thing is, in all the books I read, the Los Angeles myths, the deaths I would read about, the haunted Hollywood spots, you know what was in them? In every single one of them, you know what was in them? The Cornet Theater. That's right, the theater I was raised in. Daddy, what do you mean the Cornet's haunted? That's right, Pink. The Cornet's haunted. Every good theater's haunted, Pink. What do you mean, Dad? Where do the ghosts live? That's why we turn on the ghost light at night right before we leave the theater, so the ghosts know they're welcome. Are you kidding me, Dad? That's so beautiful. Who haunts the Cornet Theater? Charles Lawton, Pinky. Charles Lawton? The British Shakespearean actor? How did he get here, Dad? He was performing a Shakespearean play on a touring company at the Cornet. Soon after, he had a heart attack and died? That's right, Kitty, died. Mad about you. I would go upstairs and try to find Charles Lawton's ghost. Was he fat? I guess. Was he loud? Sure. Was he in costume? Maybe. And after school, brought on a whole new world of meaning. I could find Charles Lawton, and forget all those rich kids at school. Nobody knew who Charles Lawton was. That's what I had on them, those babies. Nobody knew who Charles Lawton was. I was gonna find his ghost and go back to school and do all of them wrong. I'm mad about you. Lost in your eyes. Where are you, ghost? Mad about love. Where are you, Charles? You and I. Finally, after months of searching, I found him. It was in the attic, above the ballet studio, resting there, obese and tranquil. Charles, and then he vanished. Pushing the night into the daytime, somewhere between the two, we start to see. Dad, I saw him. I think I saw him. You saw him, Pinky. Sure you saw him. And you can tell every kid at school that you saw a ghost. Thanks, Dad. I'm mad about you. Mad about me, babe. Mad about love. You and I. And something about you. Right there beside me. Touches the top part of me. Oh, Because I'm mad about you! Thank you.
Looking good.
What's the matter with your life? 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 What's the matter with your life?
Princess Jennifer, I have a few ideas.
Oh yeah?
You're up.
A monologue! My psychoanalyst took me aside yesterday, lightly brushed against my arm with her fingertip, and peered into my eyes and said, "You have been diagnosed with uncommonality. There is no one like you." And I said, "Not one person?" And she said, "Not a single individual." And with that, she released me from her jail, kissed me upon my brow as I'd imagine mothers do, and loosed me onto my lush and verdant forests. I've been grazing freely ever since, jingling a miniature bell about my middle like some fat dude on the rocks like a cat. Tonight, I am Downy Hillcrest. Purr. Can't you hear it in the swishing of my bold, elasticized pants? Pink as Los Angeles sunset. You can feel the grit of me shift among your stony, gritted teeth. A Jennifer such as I contains multitudes. Jennifer necessary, Jennifer specific, Jennifer experience. Oh, look. Princess Jennifer herself. Can't you see me in the glowy shooting stars across your bedroom ceiling? With each muted swish, an angel buys a Jennifer vanilla t-shirt. I'm made of color that sizzles on your tongue like pop rocks. In the depth of my shirt pocket live 1,000 insects, which are me. Natural, friends, is natural. Distinctive and faceless. My body evaporates in toto each time you allow yourself to blink. You are Jennifer, my blueberry love. And I've loaned you the gift of impermanent life. Seize it, abuse it, move it, move within it, aerobicize it. Follow my lead, for I've lived the lives of thousands and can recommend strategies for combating time's crystalline rigidity. Move with me until the hours as smooth, as sun-warm, as an August boardwalk taffy pull adieu! Beautiful Princess Jennifer!
What should I do a monologue about? I'm being serious. Does anybody have a suggestion for what? Balloons.
Wine!
Worms.
Balloons was the first one. Okay, where should I be?
Hair.
Paris? Okay. Should I be happy, sad?
Crazy.
Crazy. Crazy, balloons, Paris. Okay, do you want to play the track, Chandler? first, I want to put it in the freezer so it's cold. And I'm going to make my own balloons one day. No. I want to make a Snoopy. Dad, and I want to make a Mickey Mouse in Fantasia. And I want it to fly on Thanksgiving. Oh, yes. Today be to me flying on Thanksgiving. Oh. What happens? What happens at night? Does anybody know a number higher than 1 million? Because that's how many balloons I want to see. One day, I will put my foot down and I will march to the store and say, please, I know I was bad in here before. I didn't mean to hurt nobody. But now my teeth are gone, I can't do nothing bad. Can I please have access to the helium tank? Can you say yes? And I'll get all the shapes and fill them up and go, and maybe they take me with them. And I fly in. And we go into outer space and we become NASA. Yeah. That's a dream I have. That's a dream I have. No one can tell me nothing. Yeah, nobody can tell me nothing. This is my one shot. And if I don't take it, I will surely miss it. Oh my God! Thank you.
My name is Valerie, and I'm the owner of E&J Cards and Gifts with my husband. And we opened this store in 1972. You can get just about anything in here. My husband's mom and dad opened the store in December right before a holiday, and business was great. So these are $2.99. The bubbles are $6.99, and the big ones of the princesses or of Olaf are $9.99. It's interesting that the girls that used to come here in the 70s and 80s that now have grown up and have kids of their own, they remember that we were always like sticker haven and that we had all these stickers. They bring their daughters back for the stickers, and the boys from then, who are now dads, they bring their boys back for the tricks, those silly magic tricks. We know when a person comes in for the birthday cards, the first birthday, when they come in for Sweet 16, when their daughter's getting married. We also know when they come in for a sympathy card and they need sympathy. It's really heartwarming to have that pulse on the community. We have one customer in particular who just turned 90, and her name is Kay, and she lives in Glendale, which is the neighboring town to here. We dealt with her mother and father, and she's 90. She lost her husband 2 years ago now, and she's wheelchair bound, so we deliver everything, but we just don't go and deliver what she wants for every holiday. We bring a meal, we bring some ice cream, we hang out, we talk, you know, and it's wonderful. 9/11 happened. A lot of our customers had kids that were in the service. I remember that day like everything about it. We were getting a new control on our cards the day that that happened, and we had no clue. I mean, and then all of a sudden the emergency vehicles are going that way, and and the buses are coming back, and the people are covered in soot, and it's just, horrible. Up till now, people come in and they still want to buy anything that has the Twin Towers on it, a postcard or something. So we've kind of seen a lot, just sitting in this little store.
Once in your lifetime comes the magic of truly great music.
Hi, if your favorite kind of music is experimental, then you should hear this new album called Master Cactus.
It's a new audio cassette magazine that has 20 of the best hits performed by the original artist.
Honey, it's an eclipse. Put these on.
Master Cactus sold only through this special TV offer.
So order yours now.
Tapes are only $6. Here's how to order.
Yeah.
Master Cactus Audio Cassette Magazine.
I'm Louis Beltran. Welcome to Celine Thrift Shop. It's incredible. Every item that exists here, it has gone through my hands. We actually started with our own things for the house. This place, as you can see, is very full of merchandise. Our prices are very low because I like to keep the rotation of the items going through fluently. A grain at a time, it fills the pot. First we started with my own records, which I've sadly let go, but it brought us a few customers. We've been starting to get acquainted with the neighborhood very well. My idea is that if we like it, we certainly know that you will love it. It's a beautiful neighborhood because we have a variety of nationalities. We have Romanian people, we have Russian people, we have Indonesia, Chinese, and Spanish also.
What about him when he wasn't around?
Yeah.
He wasn't worried.
We were concerned about you. Right?
You were concerned that I wouldn't come back.
No, we're making an investigation.
We sent Channel 7 to look for you.
You didn't hire a detective or anything.
I did, but he ran away with my money.
He said he's good, no worries.
It's a small little place, but it takes a lot of hours because it needs to be neat. The neatness and the cleanliness that exists, and it's one of my best accomplishments.
Do you mind if I shoot you shopping a little bit?
Not in the ladies' department.
Chiquita bonita como yo. Here we are, 2 different continents in one place. I mean, I've been acting in Hollywood, but this is something different. They call me Danny DeVito of Ridgewood. Do I look like Danny DeVito? Yes, I do. Material things are staying. What goes with us is a good intention of helping everybody else. That's my philosophy. In this world, we just passing through. But if we share what we have, it's going to be a much easier world to leave behind.
Did you know that beautiful women have beautiful teeth?
It's Friday night and you are drunk like Tony Shalhoub. I'm in a funk.
1, 2, 3, Zumba. I can hear the radio. 1, 2, 3, Zumba.
Real sounds, because the only sound way to see the sounds of the sea is to hear them through sound.
Audio Cassette Magazine.
I am Michelangelo, and what you see inside the fashion Michelangelo. This is the best. I got beautiful collection, beautiful coloring. And for Ridgewood, I think it's something very important. This one. Questa si chiama in italiano una mantella. That's the kind of mantella my grandpa used. I remember. I love Italy, but I love New York. New York is in New York. Italy, New York, I love New York.
Will you dress me?
What?
I've always admired the tie with her. When I walk by, I look at it.
So many people want to buy. Moda Michelangelo, we offer the best quality from Italy. Ridgewood, Queens. Non ti metto la testa così. Brava, brava. When I put a music, why don't you tell me to go?
Jennifer Vanilla. Jennifer Vanilla. Jennifer Vanilla.
Stop it. It's like times infinite. And infinite braid. Will it ever stop?
When the flashes. Oh, I love those flashes. They feel so good.
And they make me feel alive. They'll never fade.
What time is it?